Guys, what is up? You already know it's me, Kira. But today, it's not just me. I'm really excited because we actually have our very first guest smasher. My main man, who we call the master of multishines, the legend of ledge dashes, the one and only Squid. And he's offered to explain how it's all done. So, without further ado, I bring you Squid.
What's up, guys? Squid here. I'm going to be teaching you guys about Falco's multishine, which is the sickest shield pressure. I'll talk about the frame data, how to practice it, and when it's good. Before we can learn multishining, we have to learn how it's done. Here's the frame data for multishining. Shine. Jump. Shine on the first airborne frame. Jump. Shine on the first airborne frame. So instead of sliding between XB, XB, XB as fast as possible, you basically want to think of this as a single motion that is repeated multiple times. How to practice. First, as a quick aside, I personally use X, but you can absolutely use either X or Y since multishining, especially with Falco, is not that fast. Now, you start with shine, and then you slide from X to B. Practice this motion because this is the motion that is multishining, not spamming XB, XB. When you're first learning multishines, do not worry about the speed that you're doing the shines and don't worry about doing more than 2. Just get comfortable with the single slide motion and get comfortable doing the frame perfect timing. As you get comfortable with this, you can start working on adding the third shine, then the fourth, and then as many as you want, but still don't worry about the speed. What's important is that every shine is a deliberate input and that you're deliberately sliding from X to B for every shine. One more tip for practicing multishines is just to hold your controller while watching TV or something, and just work on going back and forth between X and B as fast as possible. When doing this, don't worry about the timing or anything, this is just to build muscle memory over repeated practice. Do note that as you get faster, there's a chance you get fast enough to where you get stuck in your shine. Falco can't jump until frame 4, and there's 5 frames of hit lag if you hit an opponent or a shield and you can't jump during hit lag. Don't worry too much about this timing, just be aware of it, and know that as you get consistency, the speed is going to come as a result. Applications and limitations. Multishining is hands down the best type of shield pressure Falco has. It cannot be beat out of shield, it forces your opponent to either roll or stay in their shield, and let's be honest, if your opponent can only escape with rolls, it's obviously pretty good. As you get comfortable with this, you can start reading rolls out of your multishines and start covering their other options. Do note that if your opponent is just staying in their shield, they're eventually going to get pushed back. In response, you can just short hop aerial towards them to continue the pressure, or start mixing in grabs. Since every shine is done deliberately, you can pay attention to the enemy character and know when you need to move forward or when you need to mix it up. The last thing to note is that while multishines are really effective, it is not the end-all be-all pressure. You still want to mix in grabs and other types of pressure to remain unpredictable.
Before you all leave, guys, we have a contest. And the contest is that all subscribers who leave both a like and a comment will have the opportunity to pick the topic of our next video. So go do that, and please don't vote for Kirby, you trolls, and thanks for watching.